Hi, this is Ankush Bhatt, and you're watching me on Awesome TV, where we were three directors who started the journey of together.
Okay.
So there was one Love Ranjan, there's
Yeah.
Bijoy Nambiar, and there's me. Okay. So the first film, Love Ranjan, releases Pyar Ka Panchnama, Shaitan, and Bhindi Baazar. Okay. All three get very much appreciated, and then comes the next film of all three of us together, where it's 17th January is Mumbai Mirror, 25th January is Akashvani, and 1st February is David. All three flopped massively.
Hi, this is Astha Tripathi and welcome to Awesome TV, which lets you be simply awesome. Today we have with us well-known director and एक चीज़ मुझे आप सबको कहनी है that इनका जो काम है वो इतना versatile है. हमेशा हर बार आप देखेंगे नहीं कि इनके बहुत सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स आ रहे हैं, पर जब आते हैं तो ऐसा धमाका करते हैं आपके प्रोजेक्ट्स. अंकुश भट्ट.
Thank you so much for this warm and interesting welcome from your side.
How are you doing, first of all?
I am doing very good. Things are looking better. Things are looking much better. And you explore different avenues of your life. And so the last 1 year about me has happened that something which was just my hobby, which I used to play cricket and stuff like that, and just keep basic information about cricket, and being a cricket buff, and that has translated into me earning a lot of money in the last 1 year. So sometimes you feel that something happens for a reason, and you don't realize it at that very point.
It's also said, na, make your passion your profession and you will enjoy the most.
So that happened with me because I left studies and I was very young. So when I was in my 10th standard, I started off doing plays and working as a backstage artist over there. And then from there I started assisting. And then there came a part of my life where after my 12th standard, where if I had to pursue whatever I wanted, it was a huge amount. At that point of time, and I could not afford it because I myself was earning at that point of time.
Okay.
So then I there and there decided कि boss, no, I will take my passion as my profession, and I ventured into the television and the drama circuit at that point of time. So I started off very young when I was 14, and
when
from
you
there
was 14?
14, yeah. So 10th standard,
That's
pretty young.
Yeah.
So there was some family issues where we had huge financial losses. And I had to step into it because we were very hand to mouth at a certain point.
But I really want to ask you, like, how much does it take to make content like Mumbai Mirror or Bhindi Baazar? You know, a lot of people are not trying to go there or to that side, I think, because it comes with pros and cons. So what kind of efforts or guts? What was
Guts to any film, I'm saying guts. As a director, you need guts to make any kind of a film.
Yeah.
Okay, even if it is like a one-room drama or even if it is the most safest commercial subject you try to pick up, you need guts to be a director because the whole thing starts off with you writing or thinking about it at page 1 and the entire travel goes to like probably 2 years or 2.5 years down the line where you see the final print of the copy on big screen, and at times in a second बकवास है वाला एक caption आ जाता है या this happens or when you are least expecting, you get appreciated so much that everything feels worth it after that.
But as you said about highs and lows, I must say that every director faces that part where he's at the highest point of his life, and then suddenly there comes a film where he gets to the lowest.
Yeah.
So
there's not one but two films.
Two films.
So not because they were not successful, but they didn't release. So I'll tell you a very interesting fact of my life where we were three directors who started the journey of together.
Okay.
So there was one Love Ranjan, there's Bijoy Nambiar, and there's me. Okay. So the first film, Love Ranjan, releases Pyar Ka Panchnama, Shaitan, and Bhindi Baazar. Okay. All three get very much appreciated and critically acclaimed, and here are the directors to come, and you are the race has started off properly. You are three people going at
but
the same time.
Genres also.
Different genres, and I love Ranjan for what he writes. I love Bijoy, the kind of taking he has and stuff like that. And then comes the next film of all three of us together, where it's 17th January is Mumbai Mirror, 25th January is Akashvani, and 1st February is David. All three flopped massively. Okay.
But now when you see the content all those three films gave, now people are watching it.
Now people are watching. See, I seriously don't know what the equations of an audience going to get to your theatre is. probably. Okay, so that flopped, and we were again in the race. And then what happened was that the third film of ours, Wazir, Pyar Ka Panchnama 2, and My Tridev were again together, but somewhere down the line Tridev didn't release because of the issues which it faced on the censor board, or
I remember there was this launch also of 3 days.
yes. So everything happened. There was media. The trailer went ballistic. We had some 10 million views. We were excited and stuff like that. The songs started doing very well. The promotions were on a high, and unfortunately the censor board didn't agree to the content which was being shown, and there was like a huge back and forth for like 3-4 times. And then finally when they came up, the release date had gone away, and it really got me stuck, because then the producer and distributor had a little bit of an argument, and they put in litigation cases on both of them, and then the entire film got into an issue. Having said that, a year later lockdown came in, and there was again this quest for content everywhere. And then again Tridev, because it was such an entertaining film, it again came into the reckoning of people, and then suddenly Tandav happened, and then Tandav controversy happened, and everybody started getting FIRs, and the OTTs, started getting scared of taking again this kind of content again, ke kaun case ladega, kaun nahi hoga. So again that entire thing went down the drains.
So directors also nowadays, what I have noticed is that nobody is as bebak as they used to be, especially you. I can call you bebak in that sense, but now people want to be politically correct in every way.
So so if you see Tridev, it is not a politically wrong. I seriously don't find politics in the entire matter. Okay, the thing which we wanted to say, that why today, in today's generation, where the younger generation is just as vulnerable as anybody else, and they only go to God when you need them. So why in today's generation God is necessary was the concept of the film. कि मुझे क्यों चाहिए वो faith? Why do you have faith in something which is जो आपके मंदिर में है, उसके ऊपर आपका पूरा भरोसा है, लेकिन वही भगवान अगर आपके घर की पेंटिंग में है, तो आप मतलब you don't do diya batti and all that. It's just a showpiece in your house. So basically it was all about faith in that film, and if somebody would have seen it, they would have realized that how hard hitting the concept of God was.
So there has been films like that, even when you see, and big hits, OMG, PK.
So I personally feel that the makers had far more infrastructure to deal with this kind of backlash. So even with the censor board, I think of Bindu Vinod Chopra, if he stands in front of the censor board, then obviously his way is far more than my producer standing in front of the board. Or if Paresh Rawal, for that matter,
is it the weightage?
It's the weightage, no? They will be heard far more because they've been such an evident part of the industry. And if they say something, they are... it was like nobody heard us at that point of time, So even if somebody would have realized कि ये picture release पे है, तो इसको थोड़ा सा fast track करके, कुछ तो एक censor certificate, but they didn't. They just stuck to के हमने तो 60 दिन का बोला था, तुमने 60 दिन के पहले release. So all that arguments but उसमें people don't realize that there are scapegoats and stuff like that, and if you want to make an example, then you will make it on the weakest. You won't like try to bully you won't punch up, you will always punch down. So that happened, and then it just went downhill for me. So a few things also started happening where people started saying that ये पनौती है, इसकी picture release नहीं होती है. Actors who were already working with me, their peripherals started saying that मत करो इसके साथ काम, however they trusted the film, however they trusted the script, people just kept saying no, and then the lockdown happened and stuff like that.
But with that I would say that कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों
yeah,
का
absolutely.
काम है.
So the industry is such that if you do 100 meetings, 99 you will get rejected, and one meeting somewhere down the line you'll make it, right? So that's the part of your profession, and always learned it. I've been a director at my age doing 5 films. I feel very proud of myself that I've cracked 5 films. People don't make one at this age. So I am very proud of myself that I've achieved this. And I'd come into the industry with absolutely nothing. And today when people see me back, कि अरे तू तो plays में backstage करता था ना, 50 rupees का cover होता था, there are people like, and now that I've made a mark for myself, and there are a lot of people in that kind of a place who are absolutely nothing, you know. So there I'm very proud about myself, but obviously that's not the end goal. The end goal is to better yourself every day, because I feel that nobody else is your competition other than yourself.
Correct.
So you have to be a better version of you, what you were
Ji,
yesterday. So trying to do that and trying to make it big again.
Comeback has to come strong.
Strongly, yeah, and I'm like in the middle of it, and it will come. And because once you've hit rock bottom, you're not going down. You're just going up and up and up again from there. So that announcement will come. That Friday will come, where again that arrogant tag will change it to, अरे हमको तो पहले से पता था कि यार ये तो ना पहले से ना, he used to be clear on his vision and stuff like that. So all these stories, so all your negative stories will turn into positive stories. Everybody who's right now a frenemy will become friends, and then you will have this gang will be just like, अरे सर जी हमको तो पहले से पता है कि तुम ये. So it's just a matter of that one Friday, I think, which will work for all of us.
So what about your upcoming projects? So now that we are talking and you're like Friday aane wala and also I want to know.
So so the entire thing is I can't be like very talk in detail about it, because there are certain green lights to be still given. Especially the green light of an announcement is still to be done. But I can tell you the title of the film, it's Chu.
Okay.
So basically Chu, you can take it otherwise wherever you want to take it.
Is it Chu Kar Mere Man
No,
Ko,
it's
or
not Chu
is
Kar.
it
So it's like an Udan Chu kind of a
Udan
Chu.
Chu,
Yeah.
okay.
Or if you just want to tweak it and make it Chu.
Yeah.
So it's like Chu also. So so this for me would be one of the first kind of pulp fictions which we will be doing.
All the very best for that. So and Awesome TV की awesome audience जो आपको देख रही है, और ये जो मैसेज आपके टुवर्ड्स जा रहा है उन्हें, वो छोटे से मैसेज में अगर आप डिकोड कर पाए तो.
For the audience?
Yeah, for the audience.
मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि जो आप लोग जो है वो माँ बाप हैं. आप एक छोटी सी फिल्म को अपने सर माथे पर रख देते हैं, और बड़ी सी फिल्म में जहाँ पर कंटेंट नहीं होता है उसको ऑब्वियसली आप पीछे छोड़ देते हैं. सो राइट नाउ आफ्टर द लॉकडाउन वेयर आप लोगों को ये कंटेंट का चस्का लग गया है थ्रू OTT, ये हमारे जैसे डायरेक्टर्स के लिए बहुत बड़ा बून है, बिकॉज देन अपार्ट फ्रॉम द स्टार पावर वी ऑल्सो हैव टू रिलाई ऑन अ लॉट ऑफ कंटेंट टू बी गिवन. So the audience is as awesome as this channel, and that's the message from my side.
Thank you so much, and it was simply awesome
so
having
much,
a conversation
Thank
with
you so much, Astha. So if you see Tridev, it is not a politically wrong. I seriously don't find politics in the entire matter. Okay, the thing which we wanted to say, that why today in today's generation they only go to God when you need them.